The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. But the first to forget is the happiest.
Test. Yeah. This might be funny. So this will be fun. All right. Hold on. I have like coffee on my... She showed up 15 minutes to our late. Late 15 minutes date. Okay. All right. My first impression of Riddhi was interesting. She showed up 15 minutes late to our first date, and I was thinking, man, what the heck is she doing? This girl better be really, really awesome if she's showing up this late.
My first impression was he's tall, which is a plus for me because I'm tall. So that was my genuinely first impression.
And she showed up, and immediately I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful girl. And I'm so curious to get to know her. And by the end of our first date, I was just enamored. And that's something that's very rare for me.
Actually, the hot topic, what we talked about, oddly enough, on our first date was weddings. Of all things to talk about, was weddings. He won't admit this to you, but he definitely Googled me or Facebooked me before our first date, and I did not. And so he would kind of bring in little details, and I'm like, okay, I think this guy kind of knows, like my sister just got married and things like that. So that was a big topic, ironically enough. But it was kind of nice to see, I think by talking about it, you kind of also realize, like, okay, wow, like, and family's so important for both of us, so it was kind of nice to see that even through our first date, okay, it seems like we're all kind of very similar backgrounds.
The first word which comes to my mind when I think about Riddhi is that she's my firstborn, my babo.
She's my beautiful, loving, caring, compassionate daughter that has a sweetheart to all of our family.
She's very caring, and when I say caring, I mean for everyone.
Because she does take care of everything in the family. She takes care of Siddhi like a younger sister. She obviously takes care of Nidhi like a younger sister. Yeah, family oriented and very caring, I would say, go together.
परदेसिया जोड़ी आसमानी हो गई शगुन पे देखो शादमानी हो गई हाय गुड़िया री गुड़िया तेरा गुड्डा परदेसिया जोड़ी आसमानी हो गई शगुन पे देखो शादमानी हो गई
रे कबीरा जा रे फकीरा यूं न जा आजा तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाई
So how did I know Riddhi was the one? Well, our first date, we were supposed to meet for drinks, and we get to the place, and immediately she's like, "So you want to eat dinner too?" And that's how I knew she was the one.
Kunal said, I love you first. And he actually did it kind of on accident. It was actually really funny. We had gone out on our first double date, and Kunal and I decided, like, let's go grab a drink somewhere before we call it a night. And he's on his phone, and I was like, Kunal, like, come on, like, you can text or get off your phone. Like, I feel like you only give me time when we're on the phone with each other. Or something. I said something like that. And he's like, that's not true. That's not true. I do give you time. I don't just love you when like we're not together or something. I love you. And I was like, what did you say? And he's like, no, let's just skip over that. Let's skip over that. I was like, no, you said you loved me. And he's like, yeah, Riddhi, like, I'm falling for you. And then in that moment, I was just like, I love you too.
Why does Riddhi love me? I don't know. I'm a difficult person to deal with. I don't know why anybody would love me. I think for her, it just comes down to somebody who's willing to respect her and respect her thoughts and also be willing to put forth so much effort into being family oriented and growing a family together.
I don't wanna be no star, have fame on the boulevard. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't need shiny things or love from a movie screen, but I tell you what I really want. Give me an ordinary love that I touch, that I hold. Give me an ordinary I don't live in the hill, and I probably never will. Keep me up at night, 'cause she's dancing like a fool across my living room. Whenever I'm with you, my heart is singing. Give me an ordinary love that I touch, that I hold. Give me an ordinary Give me an ordinary love that I touch, that I hold. Give me an ordinary love. Give me an ordinary love that I touch, that I hold. Give me an ordinary
So when do I think Riddhi's beautiful? I really cannot answer that question. I think she's beautiful always. She could be, bumming around at home in sweats, or she could be dressed up, and I think she's always beautiful because she has a beautiful heart, and that's what really matters.
Most what I'm excited for is keeping it different and sharing that with Kunal and each other's families and just kind of the joining of two families. And I think it's going to be a beautiful week and lots of partying and dancing, and I hope we're not too exhausted, but just to kind of enjoy each moment.
हिला ते चलदी टुक टुक तू करदी मेकअप तू करदी अंग्रेजी पढ़दी गिट पिट तू करदी जिम्मे क्वीन साडी विक्टोरिया तू कंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू कंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा.
The first time Kunal told us about Riddhi, he was moving up to San Francisco.
And I kept on asking Kunal, I was like, Kunal, why are you renting an apartment? Are you traveling 4 days a week? And then he was like, bro, I'm dating this girl now, and it wouldn't be that cool if I was staying at my parents' place.
So he said, Mom, I want to tell you something. So I said, oh, okay, what is it? I'm dating someone. I said, oh, that's good. Do you like her? He said, yeah, I think, the relationship is progressing. But he said, don't tell daddy, because if I tell him, he will keep calling me every day and bugging me that, oh, so when are you getting married?
Finally, she really felt, Mom, this is it. I think I found the right match.
I'm very happy that he found someone like Riddhi. Now, he will not talk to me more of his problem.
गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है फिरंगी रखी तू सांभ के सानू ते लगदा 100 साल तो चंगी जगह कोई नहीं है बदिया तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे पैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैन दी
Riddhi had basically given me a game plan of how I needed to propose to her, and I had executed flawlessly on that in my opinion, but I was trying to surprise her throughout. So I proposed to her. She was completely in shock.
Oh my God, is this really happening? Are you really doing this right now? And
I'm on my knee for about 30 seconds. Finally, I'm like, so are you gonna say yes or no? We're walking away, there's a guy sitting there, and I look at him and I go, hey man, look, I just proposed to her and look how, she's not even that happy. She looks at me and goes, you know what, is this it? And I'm like, yeah, this is it. So we take a selfie and then she looks at me, she's like, I really didn't get what you said the first time you proposed. Can you do it again? And I get down on one knee, propose again, and thankfully she says yes this time. Then we walk towards this bench, it's overlooking a cliff, beautiful ocean.
wow, this is gonna be an awesome ride with him.
So we're here, today's a big day. We've been planning this for months, mostly you. I just showing up, I'm so thankful that you've done all this. This week's been amazing, and I'm so excited to get married today.
Kunal, I can't believe the big day is finally here after all of our planning, and I just want to say I love you a lot, and I can't wait to marry you, and you're the love of my life. You're always so caring and giving, and can't wait to meet you at the Monday.
We see that fire from the streets of Babylon to the road that we've been on. Cheers! This is life in color. Today feels like no other. Darkness screams, the sunburst clouds break. This is life in motion. And just when I could run in straight snow, the sunburst clouds break. This is life in color. You've seen my worst, and yet you see some hope in me. The black and white set us free, like the queen to the rook. Your decision was a sure thing, honey, yeah, a sure thing. No wonder I feel like I'm missing a heavy load. Sunburst, cloud break. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. This is life in motion. And just when I couldn't run this race anymore, sunburst, clouds break. This is life in color. This is life in color.
The most important part of the marriage and the relationship to last long is a strong communication.
I would say always respect each other, and whenever you make any decision, make sure that both of you are part of it.
My definition of marriage is pretty simple. I think it comes down to compromise. I think we're gonna have to learn to respect each other's thoughts, respect each other's families, respect each other's communities. It's all about becoming one cohesive unit, and I think that's important. And I think, Riddhi and I are gonna be successful at that, and I'm really excited to embark on this journey with her.
The biggest thing in marriage is, honestly, simple, just being there for each other. When Kunal and I and our families were planning this wedding, our first question would be, how would it be if I were a guest here? The wedding is made of the people that are there, and you guys are our people. So we thank you so much for coming and enjoying yourselves, and we hope that you guys had a good time.
Thoughts that come to mind as a father of the bride is always the mixed emotions. It's a bag of a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, as well as some sadness. Happy and joy, of course, she found the love of her life, so I'm very happy for her and Kunal going forward in their lives. We will miss her presence in the house, we'll miss her love, her compassionate, caring for her siblings, for us, being there for us all the time. But again, we can't be selfish, we have to let her fly. And I think she found the right partner, so that's where I'm very happy and joyful for her, and we wish her all the best for that.
So Riddhi and Kunal, if you guys have any marriage problems, I highly recommend you use this marriage counselor. I guess here she is. I think you might know her.
Hi! I will be available for your guys' service if you do need me.
I just say you book her now.
I'm getting booked up.
I had to describe one word for Kunal, it'd be passionate. Most profoundly, his poor choice of sports teams.
You have higher chances of getting Kunal to start watching all the Real Housewives and all the Bravo shows than you have Riddhi to watch a Niners game.
It's never gonna happen. You're gonna be watching Kim Kardashian.
No, Real Housewives.
Real Housewives.
All the Bravo
Ladies
shows.
of London.
Us Cara girls take our Bravo very seriously.
If he had to choose between a Cubs World Series game and a birth of his own child, if it happened, which is unlikely, he would find a way to make it work and would do both.
I think the only way Riddhi is gonna get Kunal to watch a Bollywood movie is to ask him after the Cubs win the World Series this year.
Kunal, you will know that Riddhi is mad at you when you see her eyebrows go up. They like go all the way up. I don't know how she gets the arch, but then you just see the eyebrows and that's it. Game over.
So how do I deal with Riddhi when she's upset? Well, usually I just buy chocolate and call it a day.
I think my main advice to both of you guys, not every point that you make needs to be right. Pick and choose what point you want to prove right, because I guarantee you, if you pick and choose your battles, the one you pick is the one that's going to be the most worth it.
Marriage counselor.
Yeah, drop the mic.
Honey, we got a moon that's full and a dance floor made of grass. Your blue eyes make me wanna make this evening last. Put on an old song, put on that new dress. Tomorrow's coming, but it ain't here yet. We got stars outside, just you and I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you, I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. We can just forget the deadlines, leave them in the 9 to 5. Let's not waste a night like this, let's hold on tight. We got stars outside, and it feels just right. I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you, I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. My heart beats fast when we're moving slow. Just one touch sends me out of control. Whatever you do, baby, don't let go. Just don't let go. I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you, I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me. I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you, I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. Ooh, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight.
Anyway, let me begin by welcoming you all and welcoming the Khandekar family. And thank you for joining us in this great celebration of love, commitment, life, a celebration of two families coming together, celebration of two hearts and soul coming together. Kunal, it's you and Riddhi. Before Preeti said, I want to wish Kunal and Riddhi a great life together, a life of happiness, a life full of love, happiness, friends. Wish you all the very best.
Riddhi and Kunal, cheers to a long life of happiness and love, and we're excited to be a part of your next journey together. Love you guys.
But really what this weekend has shown for all of us is that both of you put family first. I know that you and Kunal are going to just live a wonderful, happy, and fulfilling life together. And we just can't wait to see it happen and be a part of that.
Over the course of time, I saw the way you looked at your man. I just realized that, you know what? This is the man for her. So, Kunal, thank you for bringing the light and love into her life. Congratulations to both of you, and I hope that you guys always look at each other like you guys are the only person in the room.
So Riddhi, what can I say? Thank you for being you. You are looking amazing today, as you have all week. I've fallen in love with you, even more in love with you today. You've truly been such a breath of fresh air in my life, and I cannot thank you enough. I fell in love with you over such a short period of time, but I knew it was something special after our first date, which I guess is the common theme tonight. I hope we continue to grow together as we embark on this life. Let's just remember to love life, laugh, and live life to the fullest. I love you so much, and thank you for agreeing to marry me.
So when I think of my dream guy, I think of someone who loves me for who I am, who looks past my flaws and deep into my soul, and gets along with my family and understands where I've come from. I don't think I'm in love because I haven't met him yet, but I know in my heart there's someone made out there for me. And honestly, Kunal, it sounds really crazy and cliche, but I knew there was something special between us after our first date. I love you for always making me laugh. I love you for always waiting inside the airport for me when I come visit you, because I know you know how much I like that. I love you for writing me cards just because, and I love you for sending me flowers when all else fails. I love you for listening and being my voice of reason and calm. And I love you and feel so lucky to have you in my life because you truly love me with all your heart. They say love isn't supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be worth it. And to me, this is worth it. You're worth it. With you, there's never a dull moment, and life is going to be so much more fun with you, my man, my husband, by my side.
इश्क की धून रोज जलाए, उठता धुआं तो कैसे छुपाए, हजूरी मांगे है तेरी मंजूरी, कजरा सियाही दिन रंग जाए, तेरी कस्तूरी रैन जगाए। मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए, मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए। चाहे भी तो भूल न पाए, मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए, मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए, मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम दोहराए। चाहे भी तो भूल न पाए, मन मस्त मगन बस तेरा नाम